I want you to think about something. When our children do well, we embrace the label of good parents. But when they don't, we say they made their own choices. When the team does great, we welcome the label of phenomenal leader. But when the team struggles, you have a long list of people who dropped the ball. And guess what? You are never on the list. We can't take credit when things go well, but accept no responsibility when things don't. Yeah, every challenge has a story. A story about what happened, a story about who's responsible, and a story we tell ourselves about why things didn't go well. Most of the times, we look outward. We point to the circumstances. We point to the system. We point to other people. Anything, and I mean anything, other than pointing to ourselves. But the mirror asks a different question, folks. What could I have done differently? Because while we may not be responsible for everything that happens, we are responsible for how we contributed, how we responded, and how we move forward. Sometimes the problem is very obvious. We didn't communicate as clearly as we should have. We avoided a tough conversation. We ignored a problem that we knew existed. Other times, our role is quieter. We stayed silent when our voice was needed. We allowed anger and frustration to shape our attitude. We made assumptions instead of seeking understanding. Mirror moments are not about blame, they're about ownership. Strong leaders understand something very powerful, folks. Growth begins the moment we stop asking who caused this and start asking what is my role in it. Because when you own your part, even the small part, you gain something very important. You gain the power to change the outcome. When we look in the mirror, very honestly, we stop being spectators in our own problems and start becoming architects of our own solutions. So today's mirror moment is very simple, but it will take some courage. Before you point the finger outward, remember, three will be pointing right back at you. Own your part in everything that transpires. Because the moment we own our part is the moment we empower ourselves to dictate our destiny. Thanks for joining me for this episode of The Mirror Moment. Until next time, let's continue to grow together.